My name is Sierra Dukes, and today I'm going to be explaining black hair or kinky hair. Don't remove the kinks from your hair, but remove them from your brain. A quote by Marcus Garvey. Black hair is very diverse, thus making it very challenging to come up with one single standard on how to maintain it. Today I'm going to explain 3 points. First point being some history behind kinky hair and some challenges that come with that history. The second point is going to be what is kinky hair and some of its hair types. And third, I'm going to kind of explain a universal method on what black girls or black women do to maintain their kinky tresses. So, could you imagine somebody judging your hair or something that you just can't change overall? Sadly, this is the truth for a lot of black women in America. In her newsletter, How Natural Black Hair at Work Became a Civil Rights Issue, Chantel Griffin, a very known journalist who's written for the Huffington Post and Ebony Magazine and more, stated, quote, anti-black hair sentiment on U.S. soil has existed for centuries, end quote. Thus, this is showing that having natural hair comes with some issues. So, an example of that is the Tignon laws in New Orleans. The Tignon laws were some laws where black slave women were required to cover their hair because they said it showed too much attention. We all know when black hair grows, the kinkier it is, it grows out into a fro, which can give attention, but that's the natural state and something that they can't change or, as how their hair grows. A personal experience that I've been on a plant job, in the oil refinery, where we get protective styles or braids. And some employers required for your hair to be cut or removed, the braids. But for us, it's a protective style because our hair is so prone to dryness and brittleness. And when you're in an environment of a plant where there's chemicals and fumes, it can really put a very, bad, it just doesn't work well with your hair. So with that being said, this is just an example of showing the struggles that black women have when it comes to their hair. For us, it's protecting our hair, but because a lot of people don't understand it, kind of get the short end of the stick. Now that I've explained those social struggles, I'm going to explain some personal struggles. Rochelle Cochran Gathers, a medical doctor, in her medical journal, African American Women Hair and Health Barriers, stated, many African American women began to chemically straighten their hair, thus causing them to forget how to do their hair in its natural state, end quote. This backs up the idea that a lot of black women lost the knowledge on how to maintain their natural hair. Because over the years and over time, they placed so many laws on natural black hair that we lost how to even maintain it in its natural state. We only knew how to straighten it and how to chemically process it to meet European standards in the American society. Now, having this knowledge of the history, it has motivated me to want to go ahead and learn how to take care of my natural hair. So now this is going to move me to my second point, and that is learning what is kinky hair. So kinky, it just means really curly or coiled. So in the natural hair community, us curl girls do still kind of have a chart that we go off of. On this chart, it simply explains different hair types in 4 numbers, going from 1 to 4. 1 is the straightest and 4 is the curliest. And in those 4 parts, you have A and C. So A would be the looser curls and C would be the tighter, more like curly hair, which produces a fro. So now that I've explained hair types to you, I'm going to go ahead to my third point and I'm going to explain a method that's pretty universal to most curly hair girls, and that is maintaining on wash day. So the first thing I would do on wash day is part my hair into 4 parts. After parting my hair into 4 parts, I detangle each part. I shampoo each part, and then I go ahead and I apply an avocado homemade deep conditioner to my hair. After applying this homemade deep conditioner, I now rinse it out. After I rinse it out, I style as desired. Now that I've explained to you the maintenance behind it, now you have a better understanding of the hard things that black women have to go through in order to maintain their hair tresses. Now that you understand this and I've informed you, I would like to tell you that the black hair community is a perfect example that no matter how hard it is, if you keep going and if you learn how to do it, you can learn how to own it. Thank you for watching.